Happy Tuesday, everyone. Welcome to October 17th, 2023. My name is Kyle. This, of course, is Mrs. Olson, and it's Maker Note time. Let's talk about a beautiful brioche pattern pair. So this is called Cozying in Brioche, and it's by a designer called Engineered Knits. And it is a set of patterns. So this is the beautiful hat. It's got some really fun curved brioche lines in it. And then of course, Mrs. Olson is wearing the shawl or the wrap. So the wrap / shawl is a large version. So there's a scarf or this shawl. So the scarf is 10-inch wide. This is 20-inch wide, and it's 80 inches long. Look how big it is. It's really big. So, and it's beautiful, of course, and snuggly, and you could probably just keep going and keep making it wider and wider if you wanted to make a blanket, like a 40-inch by 80-inch blanket would be just lovely in this fabric. So anyway, what's the yarn? What are we using for cozying in brioche? The yarn itself is called Admiral Starka 6. And Admiral is the solid companion to Starka 6 that both from Scheppel, of course. It's the same weight, but it's just this beautiful solid. This one is color 4653M. That's the color that the designer used for the samples, and it's just a really beautiful yarn. What is it made of? It's made of 75% virgin wool and 25% biodegradable nylon. So what does it mean, biodegradable? It doesn't mean it's going to fall apart when you've made it. It doesn't mean it's going to fall apart for generations to come as it's being used. But what it does mean is that at the end of its useful life, the nylon that's in this particular kind of yarn will decompose in a way so it doesn't last forever and ever like other nylon will. So that's pretty cool. It's good for the environment. Scheppel is really determined to do things that are safer and better for our environment, and always trying to improve. So I told you this color number again, 4653M is the color for this one if you'd like this beautiful denim-y blue. And how much yarn do you need? Well, if you're gonna make the hat, here's the hat, you just need one ball. There's 150 grams on a ball of Admiral Starka 6. If you'd like to make the shawl, the big shawl, then you need 4 balls. If you want to make just the scarf, you need 2. So our deal is by 3 balls. We decided to meet in the middle. So 3 balls will give you a scarf and a hat, or 3 hats, I suppose. If you buy 3 balls or more now through Sunday, we're giving you the Cozying in Brioche pattern for free. And no matter how many balls of this yarn you buy, we are giving you 20% off. So you get 20% off the yarn by 3 or more balls of Admiral Starka 6 now through Sunday. And you'll also get the pattern, which is the suite of patterns, we'll say, for the hat, the scarf, and the shawl, all by Engineered Knits, and it's called Cozying in Brioche. So this was the blue I showed you. There are a number of other colors. I'll just show you another blue. This is color 4780. So if you're looking for a brighter, more sort of turquoisey color, here is an option for you. If you'd like something really green, here is a green. This is color 6601. It's a beautiful deep green. There is a darker green, so here they are together. The darker green is color 5900. There's 5900. There's a beautiful gray. Love this gray, 9505. It's a steel gray. It's called Stahlgrau or something in German, so I think that might even mean steel gray. There is a navy blue, very deep indigo-ish navy. It's called Marine. This is 4485. There is a pink for Shannon. Hey, Shannon. Pink is color 7810. It's called Cafe, so it's a beautiful blushy pink. There is a really strong red that is color 1390. Red never shows up very beautifully on camera. It's always a hard color to photograph, but that's the red. So there's lots of colors of this yarn. Again, Admiral Starka 6, 20% off now through Sunday buy 3 or more balls of the yarn, and we're going to give you the Cozying and Brioche pattern collection. It's by Engineered Knits. So we'll be buying that on Ravelry. If you have a Ravelry account, you can give us that name. We can add the pattern to your library. But if you don't have Ravelry, as always, that's no problem. We will just send the pattern to you to the email address that you use when you check out. We always print a copy of the pattern. We include it in the order when we pack it up and ship it to you. So that is the yarn and the pattern for today. The next thing we'll talk about are the unicorns. So we talked about the unicorn interchangeable set. We've talked about the fixed circulars. These are unicorn flexi flips. And they come, of course, just like the other flexi flips do, in the tube. And it is a set of 3 flexible needles. So there's a little flexible cord in the middle, and they're pink because they're unicorns. And I'm just gonna take one here to show you what these tips look like. If I get out of the way, that's what the tips look like. They're a nice, nice tip. And the way that this works is you'll use 1 needle for needles 1 and 2 if you do double points. This would be the second set of needles for needles 3 and 4. And then you'll take the third needle, and just as you're working, it replaces one of these 2 needles. So you only have 3 needles in play instead of 5 traditional double points. So it's a really great option for people who are looking for alternatives to double point knitting. So flexi flips have been around for a little while. They are much loved by lots of people. And if you are interested in giving these a try, these still have that same spiral texture that the other unicorn needles have, and they have this really lovely tip. So you can check that out and order those now. They come in 11 different sizes, from a size US 0 to a US 8. They're all 12-inch long, so they're all this larger size. And they come in one of these tubes, so you can keep them all safe as you store them. And the last thing that's on today's newsletter, we have some mushrooms. We ordered more of these guys, so I gotta get them all picked up here. So we have these mushroom stitch markers. These are super cute. They're from Firefly Notes. So there's the little mushroom, and it has a closed ring stitch marker. Holds a pretty decent size. I don't remember what size, 10, I think, 10 and a half, something like that. But this is a Morel, or a Cremini. This is the Morel. I was looking at that earlier. Here's the Morel, little Morel mushroom. A chanterelle. And these were all made, so Firefly Notes, based in Canada, has these little charms made. They're custom made for them, which I think is really wonderful. So this is the only way that we can get these little mushroomy treats. This is a chanterelle. And the last one is the toadstool. Does not come with a toad, sorry. So we have a number of each of those available. If you're interested in them, you can add those to your cart when you are getting all the other goodies ready for your purchase. So that is it for today's newsletter. We had a wonderful time at Oregon Flock and Fiber. It was really great to hang out in Oregon, to see some of our wonderful customers and get to meet a lot of new people. We saw so many fantastic things, including some live furry friends. So that was really fun. And we are always excited to get to see all of our friends out in the wild, in real life. So that is great to see you. So thank you again for watching. If you have questions, you can always reach out to us. Our phone number, 206-747-7121. And if you're in the area, we're here Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. We have a showroom that you can come into and hang out. You can place orders and pick up products from us here. And on Tuesdays, we have a fun group that comes and hangs out a lot of times. So if you're interested in hanging out with like-minded people and you're local-ish, maybe that's something you'd like to consider. So that is it for this lovely Tuesday. Have a wonderful week, everyone. I will see you again on Friday with the next adventure, whatever adventure awaits us on Friday. Thanks for watching. Bye.